Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hi if you're new. I'm so sorry I've been so quiet. Every time I've tried to start this vlog, which is at least half a dozen times, life happens and work issues have hit, family things have happened, and I haven't been able to come on here and chat to you, so I'm really sorry. As it is tonight, I'm actually meant to be on my way currently to a job. It was meant to be a date night with Dean. He's actually covering the job, and then I was going to come. We're going to bring Juki with us, and we're going to have like a picnic or something in a car while he was at work. And you know, I know that's not quite a date night, but Dean works most evenings, so that to us is kind of like a date night. But anyway, someone has broken down on the way to their job, so Dean's gone. Because Dean was starting later, he's gone to relieve them with another car so they can keep going. He's going to wait for the breakdown people and then go on to his job. So I think Juki and I are going to end up with an evening in. Life happens. But anyway, on the reading front, I'm determined to actually finish some books this week. I took my Kindle to work with me yesterday. We covered our little athletics event last night. And I finished Dying to Live, which is an arc that I've got from NetGalley. And I was so excited by it. It sounded a really great concept to me. You've got an old lady who passes away. She's reincarnated. She's born into like a newborn's body, which is freaking the parents out because she can like walk and talk pretty like ridiculously early and stuff. And anyway, she goes to this call with kids with special gifts, and it sounded like an absolutely amazing story. However, I know it was an arc, I know that, but sentences were cut off, words were stuck together, but this was like all the way throughout. This wasn't just like one or two mistakes a chapter. This was like every paragraph there were bits missing or words shoved together, and it made it really, really difficult to read. And then there were certain bits in the book that felt really dragged out, but other bits that were like really, really fascinating and interesting, they felt really rushed over like a chapter, and the chapters were only like 3 or 4 pages long. So I'm gutted because the concept of the book sounded great. The story itself is fine, maybe just wasn't executed as well as it could be, so I was gutted. But anyway, is what it is, can't win them all. I am about, on my series binge, I am about halfway through now, Holopox, The Hunt for Morrigan Crow, which is the 3rd book in the Nevermore series, and I'm loving it. I know this is going to be a 5-star. I am loving every single chapter of this book. I really, really, really wish they made films of these books. It's just making me so happy. I love it so much. I am on track to finish Jade Legacy this week. I have not got much left at all, only a couple of nights reading, and I'm really, really keen to finish this now because I'm really loving it, and I just really want to finish it. And then City of Bones, I'm making really good progress with that. I think I'm just over the halfway mark of that now. Actually, probably way more than halfway. I don't know. But it's good. And then I started another audiobook today. I started Tunnel of Bones, which is book 3 in the Cassidy Blake series by V. Schwab. And I'm enjoying that. I think I listened to about an hour and a half of that earlier, and I think it's only about a 3-hour audiobook as it is. So yeah, I would like to at least finish, I mean, that's what, 4 books. And then the other one I have only read 1 chapter of so far, 2 chapters tops, is Hellishly Ever After. Yeah, you can see I barely started that. So out of those 4 or 5 books, if I can finish maybe 3 of them this week, I will be really happy. However, it is Thursday afternoon. But if I end up with an evening in, who knows, I might finish a book. Such a shame. Anyway, these things happen. I will try and vlog a little bit more, catch up with you. I am going to be working the next couple of days. I have got family hospital visit. I've got to go to the storage unit and get some kit for the weekend. But we got this. We're going to pull this week back. It has definitely been an interesting week.
Turned around, got up to 60, 70 on the way back again.
Come in. Hey, so we did go last night, as you would have just seen. We're about 15 minutes late, but you know what? We had a really nice time. And it was in the New Forest, and if you've been there before, you know, like the ponies and that are just wandering free. And it was nice because a couple of the times we had ponies or cows out in the road and us and other cars were stopped, like, oh, isn't this so cool? Do you know, I've been to the New Forest now well over 100 times and I still get really excited every time I see a pony come up to the car. I'm very easily pleased, but I really love it. Anyway, so it was a really nice evening. Today's been a bit intense on a work front. I did a hospital visit, which was better than I expected, so that was good. And I've come home, I've just been doing housework. I'm going to continue through the evening doing washing and stuff like that, but I have a very full-on weekend work-wise, and I need to use tonight to get my shit in order. So that's what I'm doing. Hence me looking a little bit rough. Sorry, this is housework Sophie. But anyway, it's good. I'm going to have dinner, I'm going to regroup. I am expecting to do some reading tonight. I really want to finish a couple of books this weekend. I am determined somehow to finish some books this weekend. So once I've finished eating and washing up and then doing a bit more housework, and I do a bit of reading, I will check in with you again. Hey gorgeous. So I'm up running a bath. I've had dinner, I've washed up. I've still got washing to do tonight, but it's on spin, so it shouldn't affect the water. And I brought up Jade Legacy to make a little bit of a dent in this just when I'm running the bath. And then when I'm in the bath, I might swap to Tunnel of Bones, the second in the Cassidy Blake series. Even if I just get another 10-15 minutes into that, I would just, as I said, I want to finish some books this weekend. I'm really, really enjoying the books I'm reading. I'm not trying to rush to get them over with because they're rubbish. I genuinely want to know what happens in all of them. I'm really enjoying it, which is really, really good. Because I did feel myself going into this reading slump. Read a graphic novel earlier actually in bed this morning. I read Bee and the Puppy Cat. It's so random. It's so weird. You've got Bee and she's got a pet puppy cat, which I'm assuming is a cross between a dog and a cat. But it's very strange. They work as temps in this sort of agency that gives them random jobs to do in various different worlds and things. So like they had to fix a music box in a snow globe world, so it was really, really strange. And then the next minute they've got like a really normal story where like they've gone to buy plants. But do you know what, it was just so weird. I loved it. I really like the designs. It just gave me warm fuzzies. I really just enjoyed it. So I gave it 4 out of 5 stars, even though it was just so weird. Yeah, I'm going to continue with that. But I had so many volume 1s of graphic novels saved on script that I was so looking forward to reading, and then I just haven't gone back to them. So I was like, do you know what, Soph? Aim to get 2 or 3 read a week and decide if you want to continue with the series. That was a good one to start with. But anyway, I'm going to get reading, so I'll catch up with you later. So, I've had a bath and hair wash. I listened to another 2 chapters of Tunnel of Bones while I was in the bath. I have since read another 3 chapters of Jade Legacy, so I'm so close. I'm like 88% now the way through this. And I was just going to continue, and I thought, oh, you know what, I'm going to finish it tonight. But the pull of Hollowpox is just too strong. So I might go back to Jade Legacy later, but for the time being, I'm going to return to Nevermore, because this is brilliant. And Duke shall be napping. I finally finished Jade Legacy. And it was really, really good. I think it was a perfect conclusion to this trilogy. And I love seeing the transition from characters in the first book that were just a little bit, bit weedy. Even the second book, you're like, oh, to absolutely kicking butt in this book. So I'm giving it 4.5 out of 5. Rounding up to 5 on Goodreads. It was really good. The only reason I'm giving it 4.5 is just because in some places I found it a little bit heavy, and that's why it's taken me so long to read it. But absolutely fab series. It's a lot later now. It's about 10ish, but I have also finished Hollowpox, The Hunt for Morrigan Crow. And this was a 5-star. This was absolutely brilliant. This whole series has been 5-star. It is absolutely fantastic. If you like a middle grade and you want a magical element, this is such an epic series. I need book 4. I don't think I can wait till October time. I need book 4. This is just genuinely a fantastic series. I have loved every book. Are you stealing Mummy's spot on the sofa? You cheeky little sausage.